VCU Police Chief Willie Fuller is off the job after he was accused of attempting to solicit sex from a minor. Insight reporter DeShonda Overby has a story.
VCU Police Chief Willie B. Fuller found himself on the wrong side of the law when he was arrested for soliciting an underage girl online. Investigators say he used the ID Hot Cop 2006 to communicate with what he thought was a 14-year-old girl. But it wasn't a teenager Fuller was chatting with. It was a Chesterfield County police detective. Chesterfield Police Department declined to talk about the Fuller case. However, VCU Coordinator of Forensic Crime Scene Investigation Program, Chris Kopacki, was a Henrico County detective before coming to VCU. Kopacki was able to explain some of the detective work that goes into a case like this one.
My understanding is certain agencies have people specialize in that. It takes a lot of intensive training to know how to go in to document these different chats and these different types of sessions, as well as knowing what's legal, understanding, what's not legal, entrapment, and things like that.
VCU suspended Fuller but said it will leave the investigation to the Chesterfield Police. That was not good enough for VCU junior Grace Howard, who held a rally because she thinks the university needs to do more.
We feel that the administration's response to that issue hasn't been adequate at all.
VCU students we talked to said Fuller should be held accountable if he is found guilty.
It doesn't really matter with what position you're in to give punishment to, because if a homeless person had committed the crime, it should be no different from a person who's of a higher position.
If you're police chief, you should try to avoid being in trouble and doing illegal things at all costs.
I think that's a pretty big deal. I think he should probably serve time in jail for that.
Hot Cop 2006 was released from jail on a $10,000 bail with restrictions to using the internet pending the investigation. His trial date is scheduled for April the 2nd. For VCU Insight, I'm DeShonda Overby.
VCU Police Captain Carlton Edwards has been named acting chief while the Fuller investigation continues.